What's good, folks? It's RFG back at it today, and I'm here to discuss the new trailer that came out for It Chapter 2. Came out at midnight, and I'm just going to decode the significance of this movie and what Pennywise's true identity really is. I know I already discussed this in a video I put out in 2017. It's called It 2017 Decoded, and I was able to look at certain correlations with the It movie franchise and 9/11 like events in this country. And by decoding the It movie franchise, I was able to predict the 91 Harvest shooting that took place in Vegas 2 years ago. Okay. If you don't already know, okay, the It movie franchise is completely tied to 9/11 like events that take place in this country. Right here, you see I is the 9th letter, T is the 20th letter. So when you add 9 and 20, you get 29. When you add those two digits, 2 and 9, you get 11. So It fully reduced, according to Vedic numerology, It goes back to 11. Now, the first It movie came out in November 18th, 1990. Okay, that's 11/18, which is really 11/9, 9/11 inverted. And 1990, that was 11 years before 9/11. Okay, 1990 was 11 years before 9/11. When you look at the Jeepers Creepers movie, that first aired 11 days before 9/11. You see? And the Jeepers Creepers, that monster, he consumes his victims whole, okay, in this material realm. Okay, the deity known as Pennywise can go into multiple realms. Okay, that's the difference between them two. But this is basically how I was able to predict, the 91 Harvest event that took place 2 years ago. So they are coming out with this It Chapter 2, and it will be released September 6th. And I believe in a 3-week span from that movie, there will be another 9/11 like event on U.S. soil. Now, when you look at the release date of the trailer, of the It Chapter 2 trailer, it was released on May 8th, which is 5/8. Okay, May 8th, which is 5/8. 5/8 goes back to what number? 13, right? 13. What is the official release date for It Chapter 2? It is September 6th. But guess what? I know you're going to say that's 9/6, but septo means 7. The prefix septo means 7 because September was originally the 7th month. Septo means 7. September 6th, 7/6, that's 13 again. Okay? So you have 13 numerology with the release date for the It Chapter 2 trailer, and then you have 13 numerology for the It Chapter 2 release date for the movie. Okay? 13 all over again. And I'm willing to bet anything that the 9/11 like event that takes place close to the same proximity of this movie release, that 9/11 like event, it's going to be tied to the number 13, folks. It's going to be tied to that number 13, and it's going to be tied to a Christ-like ritual. Okay? So who is Pennywise? Who is Pennywise? I said in earlier videos that Pennywise was an interdimensional demon that was able to take the form of a clown. Okay? He was able to take the form of a clown. And this is proof right here, because this is the first It movie that came out in 1990. Right here, you see Pennywise with reptilian-like hands. Okay? Okay, but guess what? The reptile is not his true identity. The clown is not his true image, is not his true identity. The reptile is not his true image or his true identity. Okay? Right here, It Chapter 2. Now, the original It Chapter 2 that came out after 1990 that showed Pennywise in his true form. So this It Chapter 2 that's going to be released in September, it's going to show Pennywise in his true form. And what is Pennywise's true form? His true form is an insectoid, demon, or I should say arachnid, because he's a spider. He's really a demonic spider-like being. Okay, that is his true form. That's why you see Pennywise right here with 8 eyes. Okay, many different arachnids, especially spiders. Most of them have 8 eyes. They have 8 legs and 8 eyes. So right here you see Pennywise with 8 eyes. Okay, and then you see the mandibles of the spider and the spider legs coming out of his mouth. Okay, he's transitioning, he's transforming over to his real insectoid, form. Okay, right here, this was a scene in the first It movie. I think it may have been the first or the second It movie that came out in the early 90s. But right here, what have I been saying, folks? So right here, this shape-shifting demonic entity known as, Pennywise, right here, what is he doing? He's using the moon's energy to put somebody in a trance. He's using the moon's energy to put somebody in a trance in this It movie. Okay? But I thought the moon was something sacred. I thought the moon, was currently being used for the embetterment of humans. No, folks, that's not the case. And like I said, it's been shown to us in movie after movie after movie, symbol after symbol, video game after video game. You know what I'm saying? The moon is used for harvesting human souls, and it has been taken over by demonic entities. Okay? And some of these demonic entities can do something called shape shift. They can shape shift. And I'm going to explain the full process of shape shifting throughout this video. So, stay tuned and listen very carefully. Okay, so right here, this is Pennywise's original form. This is his true form, the spider. Okay, the demonic interdimensional spider. The demonic insectoid. You see? And you have many of these beings and these creatures that dwell in inner earth, but Pennywise, him being more powerful, he can go in and out of different dimensions. He can go, through the macroverse, into the universe, into the microverse. Okay? What other movie depicted a entity like this? Well, in the late 90s, there was a movie called Spawn. Okay? In the movie Spawn, you had a clown-like deity, known as the Violator, and the Violator showed his true form, you see, as a reptilian, a horned reptilian-like entity, like demon, you see. But this reptilian-like demon took the image of a clown. How did this reptilian-like demon take the image of a clown? How did this demon, this insectoid demon, this spider demon, how did the spider demon take the form of Pennywise? How did the spider demon take the form of as Pennywise, folks? How did that happen? Okay, I'm going to tell you how it happened. It's through a process called shape-shifting. Okay, it's called shape-shifting. And I'm about to break this down. There was also a movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space, came out in 1988. Okay, so, it's basically the same theology and the same deity as the Violator, the same theology, the same deity as as Pennywise from It. Okay, and they're trying to tell you something. You see, right here, you have a depiction of the Saw movie. This is Jigsaw. Okay, Jigsaw represents the elites that are in power right now that use their maze. You see, capitalism, this capitalist society is a maze. It's a fucking matrix maze. And who's in control of it? The goddamn shape-shifting clown demons. The same shape-shifting demons are in control of your reality, of your illusion, of your matrix. You see, and this is their circus. This reality is their circus. Okay? So Jigsaw represents the deities that are keeping humanity trapped in the goddamn maze so humanity never reaches our spiritual potential. Okay? And let me tell you how deep this shit goes. Let me tell you how deep this clown symbology and this clown-like demonic energy goes. Even Michael Myers, the murderer, the mass murderer, Michael Myers that, Hollywood made films about. Okay, when Michael Myers started out his murderous killing spree, before he became a mass murderer, when he committed his first murder of his sister and her boyfriend, what mask was Michael Myers wearing? What costume was Michael Myers wearing? Oh, Michael Myers was wearing the clown mask. Michael Myers was wearing the clown mask, the clown costume. Because those same goddamn interdimensional, low vibrational frequencies, those same goddamn demons, those same parasitic demons took hold of his vessel, took hold of his ship, okay, which is his body, his Merkaba light ship, which is his body. Okay, the clowns hijacked his ship, and they're using his body as a goddamn vessel. Okay, demonic possession is real. Shape shifting is real. Okay, so you see this, Michael Myers, most famous killer movie, in existence. He had to start out as the clown, folks. Okay, now, like I said, demonic possession is real. Okay, you think it's bullshit? Look, this is a depiction of the goddamn Pope talking to a fucking demon right here. You know what I'm saying? You see? The goddamn ruler of the world, the Pope and the Black Pope. Okay? Right here, talking to a demonic entity. Okay? Now, how do the demons shapeshift from spiritual to matter? Or how do they change from a different solid object to another different solid object? How does a demon like Pennywise shapeshift from a clown to a fucking spider-like demon? How does the Violator transform from a clown to a reptilian-like demon? This is how they manipulate the light. They manipulate the light photon. Every form of energy, every visible form of energy that comes into this earth, that comes into this third dimensional realm, every visible entity that comes into this realm has to consist of light photons. If it is going to be visible under the light spectrum, it has to consist of light photons. Okay? So that's including the demons as well. The demon entities, if they are still visible under the light spectrum, that means that they are able to shapeshift. Okay? Let me explain. All light in this known universe goes back to something called a light photon, which is a subatomic microscopic particle. Okay? And it's magnetic. It's a subatomic magnetic particle, and it traps 13 orbs of light. It traps 13 microscopic orbs of light, and these orbs of light rotate around each other. Now, when these light particles come together, when the photons come together, okay, they form what's called a neutrino. They form a neutrino, and then the other light photons that became neutrinos, they bind and bond together. They bond together, and these neutrinos create an atom. You see, they create the atom. Then the atoms come together and create the molecules, okay? The molecules, the carbon molecules, you see? And when the carbon molecules come together, that's when you form your animal. That's when you form your three-dimensional object. You see what I'm saying? Your life form, your plant, your insect, your animal, your bacteria. You see? You see? This is the process, folks. And I'm going to break it down again. This is a light photon. This is about over 1 million times smaller than an atom, because hundreds of thousands of these light photons come together to create the neutrino. Hundreds of thousands of neutrinos come together to create the atom. Then hundreds of thousands of atoms come together to create the molecules. Hundreds of thousands of molecules come together to create the life form. Do you see? So this is what the demons like Pennywise and the other shape-shifting demonic entities, this is how they perform their shape-shifting ability. They manipulate the light photon. They manipulate the subatomic cube, the subatomic magnetic cube, known as the light photon. They manipulate it, and they rearrange these light orbs in the light photon, which rearranges the structure of neutrinos, which rearranges the structure of the atoms, which rearranges the structure of the molecules, of the carbon molecules, and that rearranges the structure and the appearance of the object or the life form. Okay? It is a step-by-step process, and it all starts by manipulating the light photon. You manipulate the light photon cube, which manipulates the neutrino, which manipulates the atom, which manipulates the molecular structure, which manipulates the appearance of the life form. Okay? This is, like I said, this is what's going on in Area 51. This is what's going on in other top secret military bases across the world. This is why they will shoot you in the fucking head. They will kill you dead if you come anywhere near a certain amount of miles from Area 51 or any top secret military bases. This is why. Okay? And if you think this is bullshit, I just explained how the demons shapeshift in this material realm. They do it by manipulating the light photon. But our ancestors called the light photon Metatron's cube. They called it Metatron's cube. You see? You see? They called it Metatron's cube. And isn't that funny? When we look at Metatron's cube, okay, they also had a movie called Transformers and a cartoon called Transformers, and the Transformers got all their power from a cube. You see? The Transformers got their power from a cube. And why do they call them Transformers? Why do they call them Transformers? They call them Transformers because these entities, these higher entities, were able to shapeshift. These Transformers were able to shapeshift. And each Transformer had a cube in its chest. And the cube in its chest was called the Allspark. It was called the Allspark. Each Transformer had its own Allspark, and each Allspark gave the Transformer its life force. They gave the Transformer its life force. So the Allspark cube in Transformers is directly linked to Metatron's cube in reality, to the light photon in reality. Okay, the light photon in reality is the Allspark with the Transformers cube. You see, with the Transformers cartoon and movies. You see, the Allspark cube is the light photon cube in reality, folks. So just how the Transformers and the Decepticons can shapeshift, you better bet your last goddamn dollar. You better bet your last goddamn dollar that demons and angels in real life are able to shapeshift in this material realm, folks. Okay? Okay? And it all goes back to the light photon, aka Metatron's cube, which forms the neutrino, which forms the atom, which forms the carbon molecule, you see, which forms the life form. So any body or any entity that can manipulate the light photon is a god is a God, is a living God in this third dimensional realm. In this third dimensional realm, folks. Because if you can manipulate the light photon, if you can manipulate Metatron's cube, you can manipulate neutrinos, which can manipulate atoms, which can manipulate carbon molecules, which can manipulate the whole goddamn appearance and structure of a life form. Okay? 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 And this breaks down your Transformers universe. This breaks down the whole Transformers universe. You know what I'm saying? It's explaining our universe of light, our universe of magnetized condensed light. Okay? So here is a depiction of Pennywise going up against his nemesis known as Mar-Turin. Now, Mar-Turin is the celestial sea turtle. Mar-Turin is the celestial sea turtle. And in Kemet, you had a god called Ptah. Okay? And this god known as Ptah was personified. One of the animals that he personified was the turtle. Okay? The god of the macroverse, Ptah. You see? And Pennywise, right here, okay, he's showing characteristics of being one of the followers of Set, okay, aka Ogo. Okay, so it's Set versus Ptah. You see? This deity right here is over the macroverse. You see? A deity like this would be over a deity like Osiris. A deity like this is a god of the macroverse, outside of the universe. The god that thought the universe into existence, Ptah, you see, going up against his nemesis Pennywise. So, you know, Pennywise may be a deity that could be possibly stronger than Set. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But when you look at his energy and his capabilities, he's most closely associated with the god, with the Kemetic god Set. Okay? Right here. You see in Hindu mythology, Hindu right here, you see the turtle, the celestial sea turtle, the world on the back of the Ganesh elephants and the cosmic sea turtle. Okay, the cosmic sea, what does the cosmic sea turtle do? It moves with the current. It moves with the cosmic current, which shows the earth is moving with the cosmic current, but you got some goddamn clown demons who have a fucking circus set up. You see, the clown demons have a circus set up to block humanity from tapping into the cosmic current. Okay? All their bullshit politics and their bullshit distractions, their bullshit sports, their bullshit holidays, their bullshit capitalist system. It's all a goddamn circus to get you off track, okay, of tapping into the cosmic current, okay, on the back of the celestial sea turtle, Mar-Turin. Okay, this was shown in Hindu theology, okay, all across the world, actually. You know, North America, their god of the macroverse was a turtle. You know what I'm saying? Turtle Island, Atlantis. Okay, the turtle, I believe, was the first four-legged animal in existence. The turtle was the first four-legged animal in existence. Okay? Hands down. So it is hundreds of millions of years old, maybe even billions of years old. So when you look at Pennywise going to battle with the turtle, okay, this was shown in the Ninja Turtle. This was shown in the Ninja Turtle cartoon series as well. Because Pennywise's true identity is a insectoid, is an insectoid demon. So the Ninja Turtles had a villain called Lord Dreg. You see? The Ninja Turtles went to war with Lord Dreg. I am Lord Dreg. You see? Vringath Dreg, ruler of planet Sectoid. He's ruler of planet Sectoid, lord of all insect life in the universe. Keeping you on them low radio wave fucking frequencies with the antenna. The antenna only keeps you on the low EMF waves, the low radio wave frequencies. Okay? And this was shown in the Men in Black movie as well. I already decoded the Men in Black movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Okay? So you have the Ninja Turtles going up to battle with Lord Dreg. Okay? God over all insect life in the universe. They had the Men in Black movie, and then, okay, they have Pennywise, an insectoid demon that took the appearance of the clown. So the insectoid demon is going up against the turtle, the god of the macroverse. You see? You see? You see? It's not a game, folks. It's not a game. So, you know, when the clown demons try to attack you, you know what I'm saying? This is what they're going to say to you more than likely. Okay? They're going to want you to laugh. They're going to want you to giggle. They're going to want you to bullshit and not give a shit about spiritual ascension. They're going to want you caught up. They're going to want you caught up in the goddamn circus. You see? And when you tell them how serious it is, they're going to keep laughing. And they're going to say, why so serious? Okay? The clown demons are going to say, why so serious? Okay? You know why? Because I'm trying to get to Sirius. I'm trying to leave this earthly material realm and get to Sirius. Okay? Okay? That's my goal. Plain and simple. Okay? I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Don't let the goddamn clown demons stop you from getting to Sirius. I appreciate everyone who supports the movement. RFG is signing out. Peace and love.